Good night to the people of Market Hill. Good night to Bridgecourt, surrounding areas, Bel Air, and all the folks from Newbury and Groves Cottage. Good night and thank you. Tonight, my duty is to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve at the highest of in Parliament. I want to thank you for that honor. I want to thank you too for staying with the Barbados Labour Party for the last 26 years. I want to thank the people of St. George North for giving me great victories at the poll. Last election, we got 81% of the vote. Do you know what 81% of the vote is? 81% of the votes we received. And I am sure come November the 11th, you will do the same thing for Tony Moore. I want to thank the people of St. George North. I want to endorse her as the candidate most suitable for this election. I want to endorse her as a sociable person, committed to the task of carrying the work forward on behalf of the people of this constituency. I want to thank you for the people here who have walked with us over the past couple of days. Only yesterday, we went into Groves and the response was terrific. Every man jack is going to vote for Tony in the Groves area. Market Hill, Old Post Office, the response has been very warm and well. I want to thank the people of Bel Air. I want to thank all of you who have seen her and have committed yourself to endorse this lady. And I'm sure that you will give her that vote on the 11th of November. We just want you to come out as early as you can and vote all day for Tony Moore. But when you look, ladies and gentlemen, at this election, what do we say? What can we say about the Democratic Labour Party? What can we say about the Dems? For 10 years, as you've heard the chairman say, and other speakers on this platform, that they have done very little in this constituency. For 10 years between 2008 and 2018, the Democratic Labour Party has done very little for you. Very little. We left a number of programs by 2008 right here at Market Hill that were not completed by the Dems. Were not completed, and they were the government of the day. The sidewalk that we started from Market Hill right down to Flat Rock or Locust Hall. It was a shame. We cut back about 10 feet of hard rock. MTW in those days cut back that sidewalk to provide a passageway for the young children going to Cuthbert Moor. Do you realize that the Democratic Labour Party for 10 years could not complete that footpath? Right here at St. Augustine Parish Church, we were able to cut back the left side to the grave side. The left of the church, we cut back. The Barbados Labour Party cut that sidewalk. And we were supposed to do the right side by the church. That has not been completed. We were putting sidewalk right up to Market Hill House. Not been completed. These were done in the name of the people of Market Hill because we recognize in those days that Andrews Sugar Factory, the canes going to Andrews Sugar Factory had to have long hauler trucks. And therefore the children would be at risk. And we provided that opportunity for them. But the Democratic Labour Party not only abandoned the Andrews Factory project and gave away the steel to their friends, but abandoned the Andrews Factory project. But we believe that the sidewalks at St. Augustine's and Cuthbert Moor should have been completed. What about the drainage? You look at the drainage in Market Hill, still the same way. We have to be able to finish that project. But the Democratic Labour Party cannot do it. I want to tell the people of Market Hill this. I want to tell all those people at Groves, Bel Air, Market Hill, wherever you are, Old Post Office, the Democratic Labour Party is not in government. They cannot do anything for you. A vote for Floyd River is a waste of vote. He cannot do anything for you. And my simple message is this. If for 10 years the Democratic Labour Party did not do a single thing for you, do you really believe they're going to do something tonight or if elected? Cannot. The Dems cannot do anything for anybody. They cannot provide employment for you. They cannot provide housing for you. They have not fixed a single house in this constituency for old people. They cannot do it. We had 3 houses at Grove to be fixed for 3 old people up there. The Dems have not completed it. The Dems are sick in the head. We now have to go in there and provide this. We were able, since we came to power, since we came to office in 2018, to provide 3 houses at Bel Air, at Rhodes Village, for the elderly. We were able to do it. We started the roads, but of course the COVID came in, so we have to now get back to the Bridgecourt Road. And I heard Minister of Public Works stating tonight that the roads from Market Hill to Bridgecourt has to be completed, and we will complete it. We will also complete the sidewalk that we have started, because we started it up to 2007, have not been done. And tonight what we have, the Democratic Labour Party telling you that they want you to elect them. The people of St. George have never been stupid. We have always found a way to endorse a candidate who understands the people of St. George. Reefer does not understand you, and he does not deserve your vote. I want to say to you that the people of St. George cannot select the Democratic Labour Party. Look at the pavilion at the Gline. A pavilion that was started up to 2007. And by 2008, all the materials that we had were drawn away. This is what the Democratic Labour Party has done for you. And then you hear that Reefer is hurting. Reefer is hurting because of some comment. I am saying to you, he cannot be hurting. What about the people who cannot walk on those sidewalks? Are they not hurting? What about the old people who have not had their house repaired? Are they not hurting? What about people who go to St. Augustine Church? Are they not hurting because they cannot walk properly in that curve? I am saying to you that the people who travel on the road from here to Cottage, they are also hurting. The people who travel on this road from Market Hill Service Station to Bridgecourt is hurting. Look at the new buses that we have provided for you. Look at the buses. Not a single bus was provided by the Democratic Labour Party in 10 years. Let them talk about that. So when Reefer comes down here with a big entourage, let him know quite carefully that you will not vote for the Democratic Labour Party because they cannot do anything for you. They cannot do anything for you. Cannot provide employment for you. Cannot provide housing. They cannot do a single thing for the people of St. George North. They haven't done it in 10 years, so why do you think they will do it now? I am saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, that when we talk about cricket, they want to talk about cricket, let's look at cricket. And I'm sure that our leader will talk about this. That in 2017, and Reefer and the Dems should be shamed. When the women cricket wanted a sponsorship right here in Barbados, the Democratic Labour Party in 2018 refused to sponsor World Cup cricket for women, and they had to go to Antigua. Let's ask them about that. And when you come to St. George, they did not complete the fields at Sweetbottom. They did not complete the field at Sheffield, at Newbury. And I see they have a meeting at Newbury tonight on the land, the field that was provided by the Barbados Labour Party. They did not complete the field at Greens or St. Jude's. We were able to provide sporting facilities all across St. George for the people of St. George because we believe in sports. We believe that cricketers, sportsmen of all class must be properly accommodated. And that's what we were providing for them. So when they come and talk about cricket, they cannot match the Barbers Labour Party because it was us who were able to design, reorganize, and uplift Kensington Oval. We did it in 2007 for Cricket World Cup. Ask them about that. But they could not find the money in 2018 for World Cup cricket for the women. So don't let them come and tell you that they believe in cricket or sports. They do not. They do not. And if the Dems could not do it in 10 years, if the Democratic Labour Party could not do a single thing for you, ask one boy or girl in here. Ask one person in this constituency if they found employment on the Democratic Labour Party. In fact, the Democratic Labour Party sent home over 10,000 workers after we left office in 2008. Lots of workers were sent home by the Democratic Labour Party. Lots of workers that we got employment for. We were able to provide a lot of employment for young boys and girls in this constituency, but they were sent home. Were sent home by the Dems. So what are they telling you tonight? Are they coming to tell you a vote for them, you will be better off? How can you be better off? They're not the government. They cannot find any employment for you. I went through this constituency yesterday evening to number with our candidate. And one girl in Grove said to me, said to me, Mr. Clarke, my daughter had to drop out of university. She had to drop out of university because she could not pay the tuition fees. And this is what the Dems had done to you. Could not pay the tuition fees. She's now gone back and she got a first class honors. I want to thank the Ministry of Education for that. Thank Santia and the Prime Minister for ensuring that tuition fees are paid for young people. If the Dems could not do that, how can they come? I mean, you cannot come up at my door. My girl going to university and had to stop. She had to stop, ladies and gentlemen, and find a job at Popular Supermarket. The woman said so to me, and I almost cried. She had to go and find a job. And luckily the girl, bright, went back into university after we came back to office, and she now have a first class honors degree, looking for a job. And I am sure she will find a job because she's well qualified. And we are finding jobs for people out there. I want to say to you, the only satisfaction in this election is to vote for Tony Moore because employment is coming. I want to tell all the youngsters in the back here by Bel-Air that we will find employment for you. Already a number of contracts will be issued to help young people find employment, either in carpentry or in other areas of activity across the economic sphere. So you have to understand that work is coming for you. I know that the COVID has caused a number of persons to be unemployed. Not the fault of the Barbers Labour Party. It's not our fault. But we have inherited that. But we will fix it. I am saying to you tonight that you cannot trust the Dems. If the Dems have not done it in 10 years, do you believe that they can do it now with one man? They cannot. So therefore, a vote for the Democratic Labour Party is a waste of vote. I am saying to the people of St. George North, you have to stay the course. You have stayed the course with me for 26 years. And as I go off, I am sure that Tony will do a good job. I want to say to you tonight that Tony is the best choice in this election. I want to say to you tonight that she is the only choice in this election. We have seen in this election too a number of things happening, that the Dems are spreading all types of propaganda, that you have a hometown boy, a hometown boy. That's what they're saying. But hometown boy, have you ever seen him in Marghill? Have you ever seen him in Groves? Have you ever seen him in Newbury? Have you ever seen him across St. George? You haven't seen him? You know of him. You know of him. But what has he done for the people of St. George? I am saying to you that he has done very little, if anything at all. He has done very little. So you have to understand that the Barbados Labour Party is here to protect you. We have seen since we came to office that we have improvement in the affairs of this country. Everybody knows that up to 2008, we had good governance under Owen Arthur. Credible government, economy booming, things doing well. Them took over a country that was doing well. We were putting in roads, houses were being built, economy blooming. When we left office in 2008, the economy was moving, and we have nice, good foreign exchange. The Dems came to power and wasted the money. In fact, the records are clear that between 2008 and 2018, everybody in the world felt that Barbados had the most corrupt government in the world. The most corrupt government, and the Democratic Labour Party has given you corrupt government. If you want to know, ask Donville. Ask Donville about corruption and he will tell you. Don't ask me, ask Donville. And I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot trust the Democratic Labour Party at all, at all, at all. We are now providing good, sensible government under Mayor Amor Motley. She's providing good, sensible leadership. And I'm saying to you, don't allow them to come to Syria because I understand that former member of Parliament for St. Philip, Anthony Wood, is telling the people of St. George, my constituency, St. George, Newbury, why I have to go. Why is he leaving at this time? The Prime Minister and the government feels that I should go to Canada. It's not their business. And we are doing so to represent the people, Barbadians abroad. Everybody that I canvass have said to me, all people I have sent, the people of St. George have said to me, go, it is time, you did your best, go and do your job over there. We are representing Barbadians in Canada as well. And I want to say to the media this, I worked in Canada for 5 years, and we had farm labor program, domestic program, hotel workers, workers with horses, working in trucks. We were able to deliver the job. And it can be done again. We need to find employment wherever we can. We need to find employment. I am saying to those persons who are critical of our move, they had their time. The Democratic Labour Party had their time to do whatever they could have. They did very little for you. They did very little for the people of Barbados. Everybody almost sucked salt. When the Democratic Labour Party left office in 2018, we could not borrow a single thing. I want to tell the people this. We had 4 downgrades. Barbados government could not borrow a single cent. I am saying to you, why is it that the Dems are now feeling upbeat again? To do what? To take over this country again? I hope that I do not see the Democratic ever come back to power in my lifetime. I am serious about that. Cannot come back to power. The people of Barbados deserve better, and we deserve more. We deserve more. I am saying to you, to the people of St. George North, I want you to vote in your numbers. Do not tolerate the Dems in this constituency at all. We cannot give the legacy that we have inherited for so long. We really cannot in this constituency. I want to tell all my friends. I want to tell all the BLP supporters. I want to tell all of you out there, we have to defend this constituency with whatever we can. Defend this constituency because for 26 years, we served the Barbados Labour Party and we served the people of this constituency. We serve you and we did our best to ensure that you had what we had to do and you were able to help us. I want to tell you tonight that you must stick with the Barbados Labour Party and must vote for Tony Moore all day long. I want the people of GH1 and GF2, GG2, Market Hill, Groves, wherever you are, come out in your large numbers and vote for Tony. I want her to get more votes than I. She must get more votes in this constituency before, because this is a serious business. This is referendum, and I want you to understand, to endorse the Barbados Labour Party's program. We have a program in store for you. We'll provide employment. We will provide employment for you. We will provide housing, and we will continue to fix the road and houses for old people. Good night. God bless you. Thank you.